halfway review of the season. Did I expect us to be top? Maybe not, where City had just won the treble. But did I expect us to be above Arsenal? Absolutely.
No Arsenal.
Nah.
I knew it was better than Arsenal. All we needed was midfielders. We got them. We didn't even really get the ones we wanted at the beginning of the season. The Caicedo, Lavia thing. Chelsea were laughing at us. That's all I can say about that. I expected Man City to probably be above us, where they, you know what I mean, where they're probably the best team in the world. They are the best team in the world. They got all the trophies to prove it. Aston Villa, yeah, they're overperforming, I feel, but they've got a good manager. A good manager goes a long way. Newcastle, again, where a good manager goes a long way. People like gassing Eddie Howe, for me, as I said in a previous video, I think Newcastle and Man United finished where they did because of how bad we were, how bad Chelsea were, and even Tottenham to a point. I don't think they were really there. Like, they're embarrassing people like, oh, the Premier League's the best league in the world. But our team that finished third and fourth got knocked out in the first round, never even went Europa. See, man getting beaten down by Copenhagen and that. Copenhagen. So, I don't know how strong that argument stands up. The bottom teams probably are where they expected. Shouts out to Everton, though. Obviously, as a Liverpool fan, man's not really supposed to say that, but for them to have been docked 10 points and still getting the wins and be where they are, it's good. I think if they never had the 10 points, they'd be above Man United. Bournemouth are doing decent. Big up man like Solanke, because there was a time when he was playing for us and I was just like, he's good, but he can't finish. And he didn't really bring much else. Hold-up play, yeah, probably better hold-up play than Nunes, but no finishing. But he started finishing, so shouts out to him. Yeah, man, it's interesting. I'm not going to lie, I feel like the draw against Arsenal and the draw against Man United, hopefully, there was a couple seasons ago we drew with Leicester and then we drew with Everton, and those two draws killed us. I hope that don't happen again. I don't think we're a better team than we was at that point a couple of years ago, but I don't think the league is as good. Or should I say the league's better, so everybody, all the top teams will drop more points. So hopefully it won't be as critical. Can't see Arsenal winning the league, but don't get me wrong, they're good. They just need, like, if they sign Ivan Toney, who I would love us to sign. I would love us to sign Ivan Toney. I would love us to sign any striker that can finish, to be honest. I think that's what we miss. I don't think Nunes is the answer. I think Nunes would do a Solanke. Like, if we sold him now, in 2-3 seasons, he would be banging. But it's just, if we would have got him when we was just trying to get top 4, he would have been all right. But he misses way too many chances. You can't, for me, win the league with a chance misser like Nunes in your team, especially where we still got Salah, but we ain't got the Mane. Like, Diaz ain't no Mane. He just doesn't score enough. So
It's too important right now.
yeah, it's too, the striker role is so important that, like, if I would take the hit on him, we bought him for what, 65 mil, rising to 85, but obviously he ain't hit them bonuses. Sell him, I would take the 50, you know what I mean, and take the hit and put that money towards someone else. Definitely I would take Ivan Toney. Who else? No, I wouldn't take Solanke over Nunes, that's a bit of a liberty, but Osimhen, put that towards Osimhen. Buy a proper striker, and we're in with a shout. Like, people like, oh, Palhinha's too old for our sell-on value. Listen to me good. I will buy Palhinha, because that's what we need. Remember when Man United just needed a striker and they just said, you know, we're going to buy Van Persie. They knew that he was getting on. They weren't going to get the resale value, but guess what? He scored the goals and they won the league. I honestly believe if we've got a defensive mid like Palhinha, or a top one, and a striker, we've got a good chance of winning the league. Are we going to do that? FSG? It's doubtful. But, yeah, man. Halfway season review. Salah's top goal scorer. I think anybody would have seen that coming. Salah's second, up there. Anyone would have seen that coming. Son's had a good season. He's been playing up front for a bit. Richarlison seems to have woken up. Maddison was a good signing. Gone missing, obviously, on injury.
Gibbs White?
Shouts out to men like Gibbs White, you know. Because he was a wonder kid for a while. It's taken him a little while to gather his momentum. But I like Gibbs White. What, like, he will play for a top 4 team. He's a bad boy. He's doing very good for Nottingham Forest. Yeah, Endo's warmed up. In the beginning of this season, I weren't too sure about it. I'm not going to lie. When I saw the gum shield, I said, oh, this guy's intimidated. But he's doing good, man. He's doing good. We're actually going to miss him. So, shouts out to Endo for us. Shouts out to Go Gomez, a.k.a. Joe Gomez, a.k.a. I'm back like the Terminator. Respect to Joe Gomez because he's played every position in defence. And he's on it. He's on it. He's got his groove back like Stella. You know what I mean? So... And I'm happy to see it. I know I was dissing him a few times last season, but that's more because I was so frustrated with him. Because there was a point, if you've been watching Cop Chat TV for so long, you knew there's a point where I said this guy's the second best Premier defender in the Premier League after Van Dijk. I rated him that high. I might have got a little gassed, I'm not going to lie. But I honestly think he had the potential to be that. And then injuries and maybe a bit too much rotation, different positions kind of dragged him down. So glad to see him back, man. Glad to see him back. Kwanzaa's come true. Elliott's been strong this season. He's getting his position. He's starting to show. Jones, as I said, was a squad man. Now you're probably a starting man. So, yeah. Our squad's looking good. Silverslide had a strong start. It's kind of slowed down a bit. I'm not going to lie. He's kind of gone the other way. But I think 2 goals and 2 assists and he'll be back confidence-wise. But, yeah, man. That's the mid-season breakdown. We're in a strong position. Can we do it? Yes. Will we do it? We hope so. Boom, Skelly, and like, comment, subscribe, Cop Chat TV.